Was the deadliest year for motorcycle riders since 1988, and with a number of deadly crashes in the metro in the past few weeks, it's a reminder that riders and drivers need to step up their safety.
So Jenna James joins us now live this morning with how riders can protect themselves when out on the roadways. Jenna, good morning.
Good morning, Dave and Jordan. It's a simple thing. Start with just taking a traffic safety course in motorcycle riding. Now, when you were learning to ride a bicycle, you had someone teach you how to do that. The same goes for if you're riding a motorcycle. Now, those classes are typically about 3 days long. You'll spend about 10 hours total on the bike, and you'll be on a closed course for your safety. Now, they go over the basics like how to lean into a turn or even just rules of the road, and they'll go all the way up to things like how to defensively drive and look for any sort of dangers ahead of you. Now, regardless of your age or your skills, experts say that these classes are great to take even just as a refresher, especially since the deadliest accidents happen in people aged 40s and above.
We get a lot of people coming through who've been riding for 10, 20 years and they forget some of the most basic techniques, right? Because you don't use a swerve every day in traffic, or you might not need to stop fast every day in traffic. But you come through one of these classes, you're gonna get refreshed on how to do that.
And in that class, you'll also learn how to gear up correctly. So from the bottom up, that includes ankle boots. Boots have to go over your ankles. You also want to wear long pants, preferably ones that have a hip protector. These don't, but that's something that you definitely want to make sure you have. Also, a jacket, an armored jacket that will have padding in it, gloves to make sure that your hands are safe. And the biggest thing that you definitely need is a helmet. In the state of Nebraska, it is illegal to ride a bike without wearing that helmet. In 19 states and a few other territories, currently they all have helmet laws. According to the NHTSA, helmets are 37% effective in preventing those fatal injuries. And if you're not wearing a helmet, you are 3 times more likely to die in a crash. Now, opponents of that law say that it doesn't provide the same amount of freedom to riders who really want to go without one. And sometimes riders from other states may actually travel around Nebraska to avoid that helmet law. And we could be missing out on some great tourism. But again, these really do save lives, and Dave, Jordan, they've actually proven it. In states where they've actually weakened those helmet laws, the number of fatal accidents increased during those years where it was actually weakened. So if you're living in Nebraska right now, got to have one of these.
Not surprising, that statistic right there. All right, Jenna James reporting for us live. Jenna, thank you.